Mike, I'm like at a loss. It's so historically bad offensively.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can look forward to?
A totally new offense next year. How's that?
Hey, I got season tickets. How about before that?
Not going to happen. Not offensively.
Can you shorten for him?
No, and I think the only thing we can look forward to, and look, and as we're taping this, Josh Allen's out on the practice field. That's what I'm looking forward to. I think most fans are, when he's back, to see him play. He needs to play. He needs to get snaps. I'm not worried about results. I'm worried about him getting more time, seeing defenses and playing, which he needs to be on the field. Otherwise, when he does take the field next year, he's going to have a different set of wide receivers, new offensive linemen. He'll have new players in the backfield. Who knows about the system itself? So I want to see him get some snaps, but otherwise, hey, it's a record-setting offense. How about that?
Like, you have been wrong so many times about so many things, but this is the most wrong you've ever been.
You don't want Allen to play?
No, I don't, and here's why. One, we don't know the extent of this injury. Two, this coaching staff is dumb enough, and you know I'm right, where they would rush him back to try and save face on the decision they made with Peterman. Three, you brought it up yourself. You're not going to be playing with any of these wide receivers, probably not this running back. You're going to have a brand new offensive coordinator. So what is the point of playing with these guys? It's almost like you're sending them out there strictly to risk further injury. Shut them down, sit them down. I don't care if you got to play Peterman the rest of the season. Don't make the same mistake twice. It's not like they've done that with somebody else before, right, Mike?
Carl, what do you think?
After the bye week, I'm okay with Josh Allen coming back, but do not rush the kid back, to your point. To your point, he does need snaps. The one thing, I have zero confidence in this group finding new offensive players who are good. You look at what they brought in. Deion Dawkins right now is one of the worst left tackles in football. He just has regressed horribly. Zay Jones might be a good number 3 wide receiver. Calvin Benjamin's a disaster. Those are 3 guys they gave up significant draft capital to get, let alone Josh Allen, who's the biggest mystery of all. Now this season, they've got 10 draft picks, most of which are in the late rounds, a whole bunch of cap money, and they're going to fix the offense. I'll believe it when I see it.
So looking longer term, how much can you legitimately expect to be able to fix in any given offseason?
I don't think a whole lot, because frankly, they need 4 new offensive linemen. If you're going to keep Deion Dawkins, the other 4 are completely expendable. There's not one guy that I would look to keep up there. So that's 4 new offensive linemen. You need at least 2 wide receivers. I didn't even get to Charles Clay and the albatross that he's become. Shady McCoy might have some juice left. I don't see one offseason fixing this to an even respectable level.
I think you have to look to a team like the one they just played in the Bears, who their quarterback had been injured, banged up, came back, played with a set of wide receivers. Most of them were gone. They made changes on the O-line. They made changes at wide receiver.
But the biggest change was in the coach.
Well, that is the next step. They went with an offensive head coach.
He's changing the coach part of McDermott's process, because I remember you talking about that earlier, and you haven't really said it much in the last couple of weeks.
He's got at least another full year after this, don't you think?
I would think so. We had this discussion in the break room the other day. I would think so, but things have gotten so bad, so very, very bad.
To your point, that's exactly what it is. And I do believe that obviously McDermott, Bean, and certainly the Pagulas were aware of a step back, but this was not a step back offensively. This was a quantum leap back.
He's falling down. That's how far back the step is.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Right. What they're going to need to do is make a lot of those changes. And offensively, at the moment, you can look at Allen, but I think it's going to be almost all different next year.
All right, let's play the game. 7.5 is the line. The Bills at the Jets.
I don't think the Jets should be given 7.5 points to anybody, but I said that about the Bears the week before, and I picked them to cover. I just think the Bills' defense will play well enough to keep it close. The Jets' offense has been really bad, too. These are 2 decent defenses to good with 2 really bad offenses. I'll say the Bills stay close, but I don't think they're going to win the game.
Another game?
I'm going to end up taking, I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to take Kansas City given all the points this week.
Ooh.
At 16.5 points, I would never normally do that.
Cardinals
I think they're ready to load it up on somebody, and the Cardinals can't score.
All righty, I'll take the Jets. It's just an atrocious game. I'm sorry, I'll take the Bills to cover that. I like the Seahawks getting 10 at the Rams. Who do you got?
I think the Bills are in such a bad spot right now. They don't cover 7.5, 8, whatever it is against the Jets. You can make it 10. I would still take the Jets to cover that. And to your Chiefs-Cardinals point, upset of the weekend, opposite, going the opposite.
You think they're going to win the game?
Not win, but they will cover the 16.5 points. They will absolutely cover the 16.5. This will be the holy crap. Are the Chiefs really mid-season? Are we the team they thought they are? Cardinals cover the 16.5.
Wrap it up for us.
I can't see the Bills covering against anybody. 7.5's a lot. The Jets aren't a good team, but the Bills offensively, if they score 10 points, there's going to be a big party in Buffalo. So I don't see them covering that. As for the other game, I'll take the Chargers giving 10 to the Raiders. The Raiders just seem to have quit on John Gruden. They haven't kept a game within 10 points since week 3.
Quickly, who's worse, the Raiders or the Bills?
The Raiders have quit. The Bills are still playing hard.